I literally just woke up. I'm exhausted from travel. I literally just woke up. If you're like, she looks like she just woke up, I did. What I wanted to talk about today, you guys, is criticism and how we handle criticism, because just the sheer fact that people are critical isn't necessarily a bad thing, and we don't have to take it as a bad thing. But I'm just going to give you my own hack of what I do whenever people express criticism, and then we're going to get on with our day. How's that sound? This is my first day with black coffee. I usually do it up something awful, and this is my first day with black coffee. So anyway, so whenever I experience criticism in anything, really, what I do is I look at what they're saying to me and I'm thinking, okay, does this have, is this a valid point, right? Not like, I don't move back from it emotionally, which is what most of us do in the very, whenever somebody says something to us, a knee-jerk reaction is to be like, boo, 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 snap back, right? And so I don't do that anymore. I used to, right? But these days, what I do is I look at it and I'm like, okay, from their shoes, is there validity in this? Is this actually a thing? Whether I'm irritated that it's a thing or not, is it a thing? And then from that point, I'm able to move down one of two paths, right? My framing is weird here. From there, I can move down one of two paths, and the one path can be, okay, let me make this make me better. So if it's about, I don't know, it doesn't matter. Whatever it's about, is it something that I actually want to internalize because I really do want to be better because of it? Like the thing that's being complained about, is that something that I really want to be better? And then I let it, and what I call it's like a polishing, right? So like a tumbling of the stones. You have a bunch of stones together and they tumble and they smooth each other out, right? And so that's the way that I look at that. But then there really is another road. There is another road where you could say, that's not valid, And so I think it's important, and when it's not valid, you just say, okay, thank you for your opinion, and do nothing with it, right? Because if it's not valid, then it's not valid. You don't need to change for everybody just because they ask you to change, okay? Can we can we all agree to that? And so the thing is, you guys, is whenever people come to you with criticism, you run it through those filters. Is this valid? Do I actually want to change because of this? Or is this just not even valid? And it's just maybe somebody having a bad day, right? And maybe somebody, somebody peed in their shoes or whatever. That was weird. But what I want, guys, is for you to be able to run it through those filters and then just react based on that. It makes it much easier, guys, than always emotionally reacting to criticism. That's where I used to be, is that anybody that would ever criticize me ever, because I had made so many decisions to get to where I was that I thought I had looked at all things, that whenever anybody criticized me at all, I took it as personal offense. Right? I don't think I'm weird in that. I think a lot of us do that. And so whenever I took it as personal offense, then it would be like, and whatever. But now I look at it and I'm like, did I miss something? Was there, okay, yeah, no, this is valid. I get this. This makes sense. All right. And then take it in and be able to change that thing about yourself and appreciate the person that sent it. And then for the people that send stuff and it's just not even valid and it's more about them than it is about you, you need to be able to see that. All right, listen, don't tell them that. I don't know that people are necessarily ready to be told this is more about you than it is about me. Don't say it, but know it. And just look at it and say, I don't think this has anything to do with me. And then you just let it go. Okay, bye-bye. And so it was a pretty easy one on Friday here, but it's something that can really change your life, you guys, whenever you just run things through those filters. So I am going to pop out of here. However, I'm doing an SEO training today, in Families Creating Legacies, which the link is in the description of this video. And then I'm doing a deep dive SEO training in Changemakers Den, and that's at 1 o'clock today. So 12 o'clock for the other one, 1 o'clock for the deep dive one. If you're not in Changemakers, get in it. The link is also in the description of this video. I'm an SEO weirdo. Like, I have a weird understanding of SEO. And if you're like, what is SEO? It's search engine optimization. It's how you push your website up to the top of Google. And if you have any products or anything to sell at all, your website needs to be at the top of Google, because 75% of people that search for what they want online do not go past the first page of Google. So if you're not there, you're not even in the buying decision. But then also, you need to be up there, because whenever people are looking to actually buy something, I mean, what do? You Google it. Everybody Googles it. You don't go on social media to look for something to buy. That's all of the content that supports, like that's the supporting content. But when they actually are going out there and they're saying, I want this thing, they type it into Google. And so you need to be able to have that there. Your website needs to be near the top of Google for that very reason, okay? So anyway, that training is today. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.